So here it says it's a barbecue with chicken, a young cow, meat and fish for the little ones. But I give this not only to the cat, but it's also what the foxes, the little ones, the two of them that got born this winter, like to eat. And then also the dagger, there's two at least coming here. They too, I heard, eating these hard crumbs. And then there is the blackbirds. If they're not going after the sunflower seeds, they actually eat these as well. In the winter time, when all the floor was covered with snow, just until onto the wood trunk, I took away the snow and I put these and also sunflower seeds. So the blackbirds, they eat these as well. And then there is deer coming here. What they eat, I'm not really sure, because if I look out at night, they disappear. And because it said one should not frighten the deer so they don't jump and run away and maybe use up a lot of calories that they cannot replenish, if that's the word, like get back during wintertime, they might even die. So I never looked out at night to go see the deer after I had seen them once and seen them at daytime jump away. So now I'm gonna open this one. Yeah, and put out some for the cat. So this wild cat now doesn't have to go after the mice anymore. But it's a him. He's got a female cat that still is going after the mice. And so the male cat sits like a meter or so beside the female cat, sort of waiting for her. But they will never mate, I'm sure, because the female cat is even wilder than this one, because, mine that I kind of met here first, the male cat, because the male cat I was petting, I had him inside, even the red cat, the female I had inside during winter time, when it was minus 10 degrees Celsius. They both came in, and it was a horrible night because the female cat was on my bed and I was petting it and she was drooling, so she loved it. But she wanted the door to be open just a little bit. So it was minus 10 degrees and I had the door open like 5 centimeters or so. She could still feel the wind and she felt secure. She was always kind of able to go outside. Not for the peeing or so. It's just that they are wild cats. They need freedom to go. So when I first had those two cats and I wanted them to have peaceful time eating, I would close this door and gave them something to eat. So I found out that those cats wouldn't eat when the door was closed. So then, of course, when it was minus 10, 11 degrees Celsius, they both came in. One was on my bed on a sheepskin, and the other one was under the bed, kind of in my arms. So the male one was always closer to me. But when he went outside, going, and then he kind of went, it was because of her. He didn't like seeing her being there too. So I'm not really knowing, is he after her for mating? But then wouldn't he accept her to be inside and be delighted? I'm not really getting it. Or is he following her as soon as she's around because he wants her to leave his territory? I don't know. I haven't found out yet. When she gets close, when I feed him, he would go like this. The same sound as well. The same sound like when she was inside, he came inside and saw that she was there. So he went like grumbling. So I'm not really sure. Is it food first and mating second? And he would have the mating if the food and the territory was his as well? But if he's not sure, he's grumbling? I don't know. So this is quite a long video now for this kind of topic. But the thing is, the cats were here before me. So I had to sort of do something about it. And now I got into cat psychology a little bit. So they both have no names. I call one of them, the male one, Mau Mau, whoop, when I call him. And the other one I call Mau Billy. So they have kind of similar names, but actually even, that one sometimes doesn't work. But when I go making sounds like this, they know it's the food, so they're like not visible anywhere. I go making some noises with the food, they both arrive out of nowhere. So yeah, these are the animals we got around here. Some goose. I just saw them today when I was out buying stuff and I was hitchhiking in the valley. Then someone told me there is some Gemse. It's some sort of a mixture between a deer and a goat. I think it's called goose. It's not the flying animal though. Yeah, that one I haven't seen yet. But otherwise, I've seen pretty a lot of animals. I've seen the 2 big foxes, the 2 newborn foxes, this cat, the shy cat, the female cat, the white-mouthed cat. They all belong to no one. And then a deer was jumping away at daytime when I went outside. And I was going along this path. Right there, a deer was jumping away. So I went like, okay, let's get back. I don't want to interfere with the deer. It's their house there, and this is mine.